Allen Iverson did a sit down with Shaquille O'Neal. And Eric, I want to ask you this question. Allen on that podcast with Shaq, he said that if he played in modern day NBA, he'd average 43 points. Do you agree with that statement from AI? Do you think he would average 43 in this modern day NBA?
He has the endurance for it. I mean, that's what I do know. He has the endurance to do it. Very efficient at the free throw line, so he would come close. I mean, he would definitely come close. I think more than anything, not because of necessarily the defense, it was just more of the pace. Way more shot attempts with the pace that the guys play with right now, and then his ability to get fouled. I just think his ability to get fouled and the pace is really what could be the difference from him, his average and what he could possibly average. So I wouldn't put it past him because of those two things on top of just him being him.
Yeah. And I think with the fouling,
he probably
aspect
shoots.
of it,
He would shoot almost 20 free throws a game. He could shoot close to 20 free throws a game.
Yep. That's what I think would set it all aside, is that he would go to the free throw line so much. Like take the guard that goes the most, and like add like 6 to that number.
Yeah.
It's no guy playing right now. Excuse me. There's no guy playing right now that's like him. That plays like him. With especially at that size, that frame. So with the sensitive touch and contact rules, that contact on a guy like, take Kyrie, for instance. Kyrie's frame he's bigger. I mean, I don't know his weight, but I would imagine Kyrie's 20, 25 pounds heavier than AI. So everything would look like
AI's listed weight or AI's real weight?
Well, his listed weight is higher than his real weight.
Yeah. Kyrie's listed at 195.
Yeah, like I said, that's what I said. Like 25 plus pounds.
That's 30 just off list weight. So
yes.
If you take his real weight,
that's 30 off listed. Yes.
So he's probably around like 40 off real weight then. It's a lot.
So that's what I'm saying. Kyrie's taller too, so I mean he's a bigger guy, but I'm just saying, like, Kyrie's not considered a bigger, muscular player. He's still considered Steph Curry is still considered like smaller guards. On the smaller side of the league than, the average or bigger side. So when that's how I see it could happen.
Yeah. Well, it was they were talking about this topic on First Take earlier, and Brian Windhorst. Stephen A. said yes, he could do it. Perkins said yes, he could do it. And Brian Windhorst said that the modern day NBA is getting away from volume scores, and he didn't think that AI would be able to put up as many shots, and he was also inefficient compared to he'd be inefficient if you placed him in modern day NBA as far as his efficiency wouldn't be as high, and he would get less minutes because of that.
Who said this?
Brian Windhorst.
Brian? Yeah.
Stephen A. and Perkins looked at him like he was crazy.
Brian's opinion, I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I'm saying. When people say people's efficiency, that's when you're looking at the efficiency of the past versus the efficiency now. I watch games and I see more guys get wide open layups now than ever. So the efficiency, that's what I'm saying. Like when you talk about somebody wouldn't be as efficient, so I don't know how you can say that because it's less rim protection, I may say. Less rim protection with bigger guys at the rim. So I would see, and the one thing that's really in my opinion, that's really underrated in AI's game is his mid-range game. And as you see, and I know I've seen this statistic. Somebody sent it to me, one of my research guys, where the NBA 3-point temp and all that stuff everything's going down in the league. Because a lot of basically the article was about because a lot of the wrong people are shooting threes. So I just found it interesting. But the one thing that that teams that win all have guys that can make mid-range shots.
Yep.
And that's where I think that with AI's efficiency with the mid-range, his endurance to be able to play at a high level for a long time in the game, and his ability to get to the free throw line is how I think he can score with the best of them that have ever played. And I think that he's one of those guys whose talent and toughness can translate to whatever area he's playing in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that quote and everyone was talking about it. I was like, we got to ask the guy who was front row seat for all this stuff. We got to ask Eric about all this.
Yeah.